Cześć wam, witajcie z tej strony BŁDZIE, moi drodzy. Tak jest, to jest właśnie Metro Exodus. Dzisiaj właśnie premiera tej gry. Tym razem gramy właśnie na wersji PlayStation 4. No i cóż, zobaczmy sobie właśnie, jak to będzie wyglądało. Ponieważ naprawdę wiele się zmieniło pod względem Metro 2033 i jeszcze tej drugiej wersji. Ale teraz właśnie mamy otwarty świat i właśnie mamy otwarty praktycznie lokalizację i możemy praktycznie się zwiedzać. Tak, więc mamy nową grę. Tutaj mamy na początku do wyboru łatwo, normalne, trudny, stalker, więc standardowo na pewno sobie wybierzemy normalne. Podajcie.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life, and I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
Ciekawie, nie? Ciekawa historia. Moi drodzy, gra naprawdę wybrała wielkie noty pod względem recenzji i szczerze powiedziawszy, dużo do pokazania. Naprawdę gra jest długa i na pewno będzie dużo wydania w tej lokalizacji. Recenzenci mówią, że to taki Red Dead Redemption 2 względem FPS. Naprawdę gra warta świeczki. Zresztą grafika sama dla siebie. Nie tylko grafika, ale też fabuła. I oczywiście też troszeczkę będzie strasznie. Jak to w metro właśnie było. Tak, metro. Dobra. Zaczynamy rozgrywkę w Metro Exodus. Karta jest. Będzie ciekawe, naprawdę. Długo wyczekiwana gierka w końcu. To już są potwory. Dobra, nie tą stronę, tą na pewno. Naprawdę widać, że twórcy się przełożyli pod względem graficznym. Ale pod względem PC na pewno wygląda lepiej. Ponieważ w wersji PC używa się Nvidia, w ogóle grafikę Nvidia, te wsparcie całego Starface'u. Cienie, takie cienie podpory. A smaku na konsoli też to ładnie wygląda. To, że się nie podpalano. Dobra. Fajniejsze. Na razie nie ma jakiegoś żadnego podana, czy nie jest wyskoczony na ryj. Ja rozgrywkę. Wow. Co to kurwa było? Podpalą, ja mówię, co to kurwa jest? A jak tak to było? A jednak tam się udało. Właśnie dokładnie co ma napisać. Może na pewno kwadrat. Ale co dalej? Tak, teraz trwają, spotkamy. O, tak. Kolejny. Będę musiał się też wiele nauczyć strzelać, ponieważ no, łatwiej mi na pewno jest strzelać w wersji fizytowej, a na konsoli no niestety to jest troszeczkę utrudnione, ponieważ większość właśnie strzelanek gra właśnie na to już poziom telewizji. Mógłbym włączyć do telewizji się nagrać wersję sztuki, poszedł właśnie mamy. No ale niestety komputer jest wymagania tej gry. To mam wysokie wymagania. Ale naprawdę jedno muszę wam wziąć i powiedzieć względem otwieraj te drzwi. Zamykaj, szybko. 2, 2, 3. Tak jest. Weź mi przyjdzie na głowę. Oko. Dobra animacja. Proszę bardzo, jak to się dzieje? Ale te podpory są wstępne, naprawdę. Jestem dlaczego wersję angielską od razu nam wzięło i czekajcie. Łączyć wersję rosyjską. Wspaniale. Widzę. O. No. Tylko i wyłącznie narzędzie ale może się nawet ten angielski. Wygląda najgorzej. Artem, no właśnie, to jest nasz bohater właśnie się nazywa Artem, który miał właśnie styczność w metrze 2003. Tak, właśnie to jest właśnie dalej Metro Exodus. Grałem oczywiście też Metro 33, ale nie przyszedłem tego całego, więc no niestety nie mogę zdążyć wam powiedzieć, co dokładnie się stało. Więc no niestety nie gram też.
Hey, Duke, wait a minute. Where to now? Left, across the square. Hey, Damir, do you think the colonel knows what Artyom been up to here? How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the ring, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you, leave him alone.
I killed him myself with my slingshot.
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
Tak, jedno mogę wam wziąć powiedzieć, że duże komplikacje były pod względem wersji PC, ponieważ wersja na Steama właśnie jest usunięta. Ale ci, co by właśnie jeszcze zamówili wersję pod Steama, jak jeszcze była dostępna, to jeszcze właśnie ją mają, bo żeby nie zainstalować.
It's okay.
Ale
The
komplikacje
doctor
właśnie
said you'll be
były takie,
fine.
że
Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The order is short on men after the battle for D6. But you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to police. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please, promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Tam się odratuje. Cały razem. Zawsze się kontakt kłopoty. Dobra. Mamy tutaj coś robić.
They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of happy and fit people down here.
Yeah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface. Artyom, just try to take better care of yourself, huh? Even if you find someone else out there, they probably have their own troubles. So what would contacting them even accomplish? Besides, I remember we used to receive signals from the outside pretty frequently soon after the bombs fell. But not for a long time now. Doesn't that tell you anything? Ah well, it's your life.
Artyom, I understand how you feel, but you're not always going to save the Metro single-handedly. Why keep looking for a solution alone? Your friends from the Order came to your help again. The Colonel seems to want you back in the Union. Why waste your time in our farming station, or out there looking for ghosts? If Sparta wanted me, I'd join in a heartbeat. In any case, good luck, Artyom.
Yeah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
Well, sadly, it's their job.
Well, job or no job, if they keep doing that.
Well, not everyone can stand being cooped up down here.
And why not? It's what's kept us alive until now.
You must come back to forest. And how long do you think that's going to last?
I left the Order, and now nobody gets to decide for me. As for no.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you all right? You gave us a scare, brother.
Artyom! How are you, friend? I see you're all right.
Give
This
way.
calls for a celebration.
A few more scars and you'll be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how
you
are
are
the
your
nurses
usual
and
nice
Moscow,
guys.
huh?
You just stop crowding him.
Naprawdę graficzka widać, że robi
Привет,
All
Artyom.
right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Oh, it's official.
I knew it. You guys are like so I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last time.
Hold on, Artyom.
Tydzień później.
More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Why, yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please.
Skarbie? To jest wyłączona, czy
Don't
dziewczyna?
you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world?
Kurczę, to jest właśnie to, że niestety no nie grałem do końca właśnie w Metro 33 i nie wiem właśnie co to właśnie jest ta kobieta jest. Mam nadzieję, że w komentarzach napiszecie mi. To ona występowała właśnie w tych wcześniejszych wersjach Metro.
Come on, replace your filter. Haven't you spent enough time in the sick bay? All right, let's get moving. Father will kill me if he finds out I went up with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limits zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks. There's just no way anything can live up here but monsters.
Na pewno to jest więcej
Look,
podpórów
maybe
pewnie
we
niż
should
ludzi.
come back to the order. We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough. Careful. At least it held.
Ale
Well,
ruiny,
I'd
nie?
say we're out of the woods. Whoa! Hear that?
O.
Did you hear that?
Zobaczcie sobie jak wygląda pani ten zegarek.
Again! Watchman!
O.
Did I get you? No? Good. They probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us. The beasts are getting smarter.
Jaki film?
Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area knows we're here.
No, no, co? Panie na tych maskach są właśnie te krople takie. Nie wiem. To będzie.
Hear that? It's a pack. Just what we need. A draw. We're lucky the mutants hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special.
No właśnie, wtedy na pewno to jest promieniowanie, więc
The
trzeba też
pack is
uważać.
here. So,
Ah.
do we turn this place into democracy? Everyone, look up!
To jest. To walka wręcz. To była walka wręcz. Jeszcze będę musiał się wziąć nauczyć. Wiele przede mną.
Off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. Stop. The pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass? Wait it out. Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack.
Okej. Trzeba było wziąć się poczekać.
Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that. How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad? It would save us a detour.
Aha.
Come on, dear, give me a boost.
Nie, to musi być jakaś twojego żona. Gdzie to nie wiadomo.
Come up now. I got you. Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large, roaring. At least it was far away. Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to radios.
Patrz. Weź.
What the? Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where?
A, pociąg. Właśnie.
Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it?
Zobaczcie, to jest taki wymieszany świat.
Look, it's our guys
A
from the
pociąg
order.
normalnie jeździ.
Looks like they're chasing that train too.
Zgadza się.
Let's join them.
Come on, get it
How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did. Come on, get in.
I co? Mhm. Mogliśmy tam nie wchodzić. No ale... Niestety.
You should have checked first, assholes! Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one
Look,
for
what's
that.
going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you're right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The heck and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it.
At least give them their masks back.
Czy będzie elektryka działa? Zrobiłem trochę. O, cholera. No.
Let's go.
Robić się staje, nie? Właśnie. Dopiero początek przychodzi. No i co, moi drodzy, na pewno chcecie więcej, nie? Ale zobaczycie dopiero w następnym odcinku, także więc jeżeli wam się podobało, jeżeli chcecie więcej, to dajcie lajka, subika, jeżeli żeście jeszcze nie dali. Ja wam życzę miłego spędzenia czasu i trzymajcie się, moi drodzy, na razie, cześć, yo!